Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the LDS Boxing. Yo, we back with another one. We got this pre-gaming show we're going to touch down on for the week of June 21st and the 22nd. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we get down. We're going to run through this fight schedule and see what's what. Before I get into it, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. You can follow me on my social media, scrolling across the bottom. Twitter, Instagram, tap into the website, ldusboxing.com, man. It's all good. Much love. Y'all know how we get down. For sure. So this week, it ain't so crazy like last week was. We know last weekend we had boxing all day long on the 15th. You know what I'm saying? It was a big boxing day. It was crazy. So it's kind of low key this weekend, but we still got shit to talk about, man. So we're going to get into it. My man Mike in the building, man. Appreciate you, bro. I know I started a little late, but yeah, man, I'm here. Salute to you. Andrew Gray, what's good with you? What's good? What's good? El Cheeto Boxing, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Thank you for coming through the building. Yes, sir. Feel free to drop a comment. It's all good, man. We here for sure. So let me get it kicked off. Yes, sir. All right, bro. Here we go. So we got the return of Lyndon Arthur, right? So he's coming off a lawsuit, Dimitri Bivol, in the light heavyweight division. He's going to face Liam Cameron. This is on a Wasserman boxing card. You can catch it on the Zone Friday afternoon, June 21st. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, Arthur, you know, he's a solid light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Has his ups and downs. He beat Yard, then came back and lost to Yard in 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? He fought Bivol. So those are the only 2 losses, Bivol and Yard. So he can make some noise, you know what I'm saying? The light heavyweight division on the UK side still, you know what I'm saying, heating up because we got Willie Hutchinson, we still got Yard, we got Joshua Bawaxi, you got Callum Smith. So you got a bunch of potential fights for him, and maybe he can get on board with some big names. But Cameron is a guy been around for a while. Tough fighter, rugged. He gonna bring it. Lyndon Arthur got the better jab. You know what I'm saying? Got a good right hand. So when he's on it, you know what I'm saying, I think he's definitely the favorite to win this fight. So we'll see what's up with it, man. Make sure you guys tap in if you're interested in this. This is Wasserman Boxing on the Zone, UK Channel 5. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it is. I said, been a while. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you, yo, coming through. Yes, sir. All right. We're going to stay on Friday night. Yo, we got a Top Rank show. We got the return of Rafael Espinoza, the WBO featherweight champion. You know what I'm saying? He defeated Robeisy Ramirez in December. So he's making his first title defense against Sanchez. So it should be a pretty solid fight. And it's a solid card. So let's touch on the undercard. Y'all know how Top Rank do with their prospects. Young fighters. They show all their fights. Steven Navarro, they just signed him. He's making his Top Rank debut. So, yeah, heard a lot of things about this kid. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming. Nice little amateur. So, we'll see how he look. ESPN Plus. Yo, DJ Zamora. So, this kid, yo, his name been ringing out a lot. You know what I'm saying? He trained with K. Karama. He been sparring with Gervonta Tank Davis, everybody in Vegas, basically. He was in camp with Tank for the Frank Martin fight. He's a southpaw. Yo, he used to fight on PBC, kind of under the radar. So he finally got a promoter, and he's going to stay active, yo. But this kid, his name been ringing out. You know, so they think he can be another world champion down the road. So look out for him. He's making his Top Rank debut, man. I like this kid. He's a southpaw. He's fast. He's strong. He got a good coach behind him, and K. Karama. So, and I love what he been doing. You know what I'm saying? Keeping his head to the ground. Haven't fought in a while, but yo, I like him though. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. So we got the return of Floyd Diaz, Cash Flow. Yo, I like him. Solid fighter at the bantamweight division. They call him a prospect, but he's a couple of fights away from being a contender. You know what I'm saying? He's a solid body puncher, kind of flashy. You know, he got a win this year. I thought it was a solid victory. And he had a tough fight where it was a 50-50 fight. I think it was last year, and he came through with it. So he's been learning and developing. Now he was with Team Bomac in his last fight. So I'm not sure if he's still there, right? But if he is, you know, nothing but good things. But salute to Floyd Diaz. I like him as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? All All right, keep it moving. So this one right here, it's like a crossroads fight, kind of early though. You got Troy Osley versus Javier Martinez. Excuse me, Xavier Martinez. My bus, Xavier Martinez. So these guys right here has an amateur rivalry. You know what I'm saying? They fought each other. To make the Olympics and all that shit. So they know each other. They got some good ass coaches in their corner. Martinez got Robert Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You know, Robert Garcia is one of the best trainers. And then Troy Osley is with Team Crawford. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be definitely, these guys going to be prepared. Martinez, he's a good fighter. Has some up and down type of performances. You know what I'm saying? He's a southpaw. I've seen some fights where I think he probably should have lost. And then I've seen some fights where he looked real good, have a highlight reel knockout. So I want to know which one is it. You know what I'm saying? Is he in between? Is he's that guy or he's at the bottom tier? We're going to find out. But this fight feels like a loser leaves top rank type of fight. Y'all know how they get down. Troy Osley coming off his best performance. Aisha in the building. What's good with you? Salute to you. Yeah, we up in here. But Troy Osley, his best performance in his last fight, you know what I'm saying? He fought Madman Hernandez. He beat him up and stopped him. I mean, not just the stoppage. I know maybe we just look at his box record and say, damn, he just got another victory. But he was sharp as hell that fight. Like, he was sharp. He fought like a top 10 contender in the middleweight division. And we know right now in middleweight, it's kind of, it's up for grabs. We got 2 solid champions. No, we got 3 solid champions, but everything in between is up for grabs because that division been down. But Troy Osley looked good, so maybe he can build off of that. And he's another one. He had fights too on the way up where he'll struggle, like Vladimir Hernandez. But who don't struggle with him? So it's a good fight, man. Both guys need this. I feel like this is a top-ranked contract on the line. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what's up with that. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so this one right here is another one. This is a do-or-die fight. You know what I'm saying? For both guys. Andres Cortez versus Abraham Nova at 130 pounds. They got world title implications. I mean, Nova just fought for the title against Shaki Foster. Came up short. You know what I'm saying? He was doing well in that fight. He's the puncher out of the two. Well, I think both of them are solid punchers, but they're different. Like, Nova is a taller, rangier guy. They kind of get his power from a distance. You know what I'm saying? When he's throwing his shots. Nova, he fought well though. You know what I'm saying? Good enough that he can give Cortez a good fight too. Cortez is a shorter guy. He's a solid puncher as well. He has a lot of knockouts on his resume. He ran through his last opponent, Chevalier. So this is a good fight. Set both guys up for another world title shot. Whoever wins. I think Nova really needs this fight for real because he 2 losses in a row. You know how Top Rank trying to get you up out of there, and they're not gonna have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no plans for you when you lose like that, even if it's close. So we'll have to see what's up with that. Cortez, this will do or die for him because he ain't really been getting the opportunity to shine, so he have to take advantage of this. I actually like Cortez in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a good one, but I like Cortez. And then the main event. So Espinoza is making his top rank debut. As far as he recently signed with them. This is his first title fight. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is his first title defense after beating Robeisy Ramirez. So I look for him to have a good performance, man. He's facing Sergio Chirino. So Chirino, he been fighting on the zone in Mexico, having some good performances, but he ain't really stepped up. This is step up in competition, and we're gonna see what he made of. This is a fight that Espinoza should win. It's kind of like a showcase for him to defend his title. If Espinoza win, then he might. There's big talks about him running that shit back with Robeisy. Robeisy is fighting next week on the 29th, excuse me, on the undercard of Teofimo. So we'll see what's up, man. Espinoza had put on a great performance against Robeisy. He got dropped in that fight, came back and dropped Robeisy. Then he got the decision victory. So yeah, he should be straight. He got a lot of confidence. So we'll see. This is Top Rank Friday night in Las Vegas, yo. Make sure you guys tap in for sure. Alright, so we're moving on. So this is Saturday afternoon, live on the Zone. Brought to you by Matchroom Boxing. So you got a solid card. It's not like real crazy. It's not the biggest card. It's a lot of young talent and up and coming guys and guys trying to get in position for world titles. You got Shannon Ryan. I like her. She kind of reminds me of Alicia Baumgartner on the way she fight. You know what I'm saying? As far as like how she be counter punching and stuff like that. She's a good fighter. Fiaz versus Baker, the rematch. Yo, that's like lose or go home too. Both guys coming off of bad knockout losses. Cameron Vaughn, he got a new opponent, Jeff Afori. His original opponent pulled out. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those matchroom cards that if you want to get to know these young fighters, feel free to tap in. It's two fights, the main two fights that I want to talk about. Bruce Gas in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. What's good? So the main two fights can possibly have world title implications. So you got Lewis Crocker versus Connor Wallace. So this is at the welterweight division. Both guys are top 15 in the welterweight in the WBA. So these guys can potentially, fight for a world title, or it's another fighter that want to fight the winner, Patty Donovan. So either or, but they close. They like 1 or 2 fights from a world title opportunity. This is gonna be a good fight. Crocker is a come forward pressure fighter, like to go to the body. He didn't make weight for his last fight, so we'll see if he can make it for this one. But he's a big, strong kid. You know what I'm saying? They talking about he fight like Triple G, but he don't. But he's aggressive, and he's a good body puncher. Connor Wallace is aggressive too. This fight, it's gonna be a good ass fight because Connor Walker is coming forward. You know what I'm saying? Putting on the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. It's gonna be a good fight. And this is a big fight for both guys because they put them in position, like I mentioned, to fight for a world title sometime down the line. Because you gotta look at the landscape in welterweight, right? So you got Gerard Buzinus, who is the man. Matchroom just signed him. They're looking to sign Stanionis, who is a WBA champion. They're trying to make that unification. Boots versus Stanionis. The number 1 contender in the mandatory in the WBA is Gayasov, who is a Matchroom fighter as well. So it's like these guys can eventually get in the mix and fight one of those guys. So we'll see what's up. Alright, and the last one fight on this card, the main event. So Tyler Denny versus Felix Cash. This is at the middleweight division. This is another one. These are fringe contenders in the middleweight division. And the way the landscape look in middleweight, the winner can possibly get a world title shot too. So Felix Cash coming off a long layoff. When he was active, he was strong, solid, good boxer. He vulnerable because his chin ain't all that. But he got good combinations. He stopped Denzel Bentley. That was a good win. Bentley is a solid fighter. Tyler Denny, he coming off a knockout win over the Italian fighter and won the EBU title. This is a 50-50 matchup. It can go either way. If Felix Cash was back in his day, like before he took the long layoff, I would think he'd be the favorite, but it should be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So, solid fight, yo. Paul M, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. I appreciate you, bro. Salute to you. Yes, sir. Alright, and then the last one, yo, this is like a club show out here in Southern California. This is CBN promotion. So they normally put on shows every other month. It used to be Thompson Boxing, if you guys is familiar. But they got a lot of local talent, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Mexican fighters. You guys can catch this card on Fubu Sports. Beltran versus Villarraga is the main event, lightweights. But this series has been very entertaining if y'all guys been keeping up with it. So, yeah, it's another one. Saturday night, June 22nd, man. Feel free to tap in. So, yeah. So, that's what it is, man. Like I said, it's a light fight week. I mean, it's kind of good, though. We can take a little breather because last week was crazy. A lot of shit was going on. But definitely right here is, still a solid week. We get to see, what Espinoza brings to the table because the featherweight division is heating up. Robesi, he in that division. You got Luis Alberto Lopez and Angelo Leo. They just announced their fight today, August the 10th. You got Ruben Villa, who's #1 in the WBC. Isaac Dalbay. You got Shushu. You got Nick Ball. Figueroa versus Ray Vargas supposed to fight. So that division is looking good. You know what I'm saying? You know, Ray Ford just left that division, so it's another opening. So yeah, bro. Yes, sir. That's what it is. Rob 87, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Appreciate you coming by. So that's what it is, man. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. That's the Fight Week schedule. If you guys want to refer back to it, feel free to go to my website, ldubsboxing.com. Check out the content over there. You guys can tap into the schedule. If you forget something or whatever, you can go over there. Or you can hit me behind the scenes on my social media, Twitter or Instagram. Either one is all good. I normally get back to you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we doing. So, salute to everybody coming through. Aisha said peace. Looks good, man. I appreciate you guys coming through for sure. Yes, sir. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. That's my time, and I'm out.